welcome back to Eliza's vlog. I'm Eliza.
I'm Leanne.
And today we'll be doing a spooky Halloween bottle making video.
Yay! Let's go!
We're going to have a look on this amazing shelf. Review the footage.
So this shelf is all of the bottles that we've made so far. We've put dragon wings, well, dragonflies, into a dragonfly wing jar. Distilled moonbeams, just added a little bit of a chain. In this one, moon dust. We've just added some sparkly sand. A unicorn horn with a kind of crystal tip. And this one we just did with a glue gun and then just painted the glue gun. This was actually a medicine bottle. And wrapped the bottle lid round with string. That's a voodoo doll pin bottle. You can actually see the collection of pins in there. And that goes with a voodoo doll, which was just made with a sock and lots of black thread and an odd button to make him look particularly sad. So that's our voodoo doll. Our wonderful glass skulls from Poundland. I love these. Now the handles from the Harry Potter bag cushions that I make, I use these handles and just glued them around a beer bottle and then just dry brush them to give it a kind of mummified ancient effect. This one here is a ghost in a jar, so I've just used some wadding so it looks like the ghost is trying to escape from the jar. This was an R. White's bottle, which I covered in tissue paper and then Mod Podged it down. This one has got a lot of twine. And we come to some of the ones over here. So we've got a cloning potion. This one is actually a really light plastic bottle which I covered in tissue. There's another voodoo bottle. I think that was a cobra bottle originally. And then these bottles are actually bottles which you put your sticks inside to fragrance a room. And I painted these black and they look brilliant against the purple light. And that one's called Witch's Brew, and I just put some leather strap around that one. And this one's the same kind of thing. So this is what you can do to make your own bottles.
Roll the footage.
We're doing it now.
Oh.
So in order to make these bottles, we've just gathered bottles that we've got and we finished through the house. This was a maple syrup jar, this was a moisturiser jar, this was a mini jam jar. We put all sorts of things in these and they seal really well. These would be great for Halloween spooky potion bottles.
Yeah. Now,
any bottle that you have, just clean it out, take the label off, and that is perfect base for this craft. It costs next to nothing because most of the stuff you're going to already have around the house. We'll pull a dead man's thumb jar and we will pretty the outside of that up in a minute. I have just got one of these crows that I bought from Poundland last year. The batteries have gone and they can't be replaced. So I broke the clip off one of them. And in the bottom of here, I'm going to put some moss that I've got left over.
Wait, can you give me some of my moss? Some moss.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Put it with my skull. This.
Always makes it have a bit more of a creepy vibe when there's kind of green moss inside.
Ah! May I get my skull out? May I get my skull out, please, moss? Thank you. Thank you, moss.
I put the moss inside, and then I put the crow inside on the moss, and then just put the lid back on, and then we'll decorate the rest of that in a minute.
Just put some moss in there with a skull. That's me.
I'm so glad it's just pretend spiders, even though I hate pretend spiders, but that is inside some cotton wool to make it look like it's a kind of nest of spiders, and that's another jar that you can make.
2 pieces of moss.
So I've just put some eyeballs. You can get these eyeballs from Poundland as well. And I've just put these eyeballs in a jar, and then we have a jar of eyeballs.
I'm making an arm buffet. So hard to make an arm buffet. Not copyrighted music. My arm buffet is going well. I've got a good business.
So if you saw a few years ago, one of our first Halloween crafts was a ghost in a jar. And this is one of our ghosts. It's just made from gauze and PVA glue, which is held over a ball.
You want it?
I don't need a hand, thank you. So I'm just going to pop one of these inside here like that. But before I do that, I'm going to use some of this spooky ectoplasm looking stuff.
So guys, this is my arm buffet. You have my arm buffet, Mum?
Yes.
It's amazing. So I've got 2 done, and I've got 2 more to do.
There we go. That took 1 second to pour all of those in.
It took an hour, guys. First one is Starlight. I like it. It's full of stars. Next one is bottles and scores. I like this. This is my favourite. And this is when I was getting this off the ghosts, an accidental eyeball. But that's okay. And I want to call this Misty. And now this is Rose and Dead.
Rose and Dead.
Because he rose from the dead.
Okay, I love that. Okay.
And this one is obvious. It's going to be called Arm Buffet. Stop it.
Okay, so the ones that I did were spiders in a jar, random tentacle, ghost in a jar,
you already have some of those.
Dead man's thumb,
Got it.
eyeballs in a jar,
So this is just going to
catch a falling star, or caught falling, I don't know. And then the last one is crow in a jar. What's so funny about my names?
It's cruel.
What's cruel?
That's cruel.
It's a crow in a jar.
But it's cruel.
Up out of here. A mad woman's trapped in a jar.
I put moss in there.
I might find a mini egg to put in there with him.
No, please.
Okay. So now we need to decorate the outsides of our jars. I'm just cutting out the labels.
Starlight.
So that's my label. I found that one on the internet, and that one is going to be put on our spider jar. There is our Dr. Victor Van Vedit Magical Medical Surprise 100% Pure Spider's Legs.
Starlight.
Ah, I like it. Do you want to put some little stars by the side?
So guys, these are our finished results. Oh, excuse me. These are our finished results. No, I'm taking that out. This is the finished result. And what's your favourite?
I love the fog do not open jar. I think that's such a cute little idea. I really love it. I think Eliza had a great idea.
And if you do like her, but there's a note inside and you're cheeky, it's like a weird note. It actually isn't glued in, so you could like take it out. It's like it's an I with a Y and another I. Told you.
I told you, as in I told you not to open it because all the fog's in it escaping. You're going to have a very, very
but there's an I there.
foggy room. That's really cute. What was your favourite then, Eliza?
My favourite, let's have a look because there's a lot here. I do like my arm buffet, let's say that one I like. I like this one.
Oh,
I like the
jar
eyes.
of falcon eyes.
Ooh.
Empty balls. Okay, put it back in. I told you not to do that.
Wait, can I have one of those in mine?
No, it's okay. Just leave it there. Right, there are jars and potion bottles. Like I say, you can go to absolute town. You can use jewels, you can use beads, you can use glue guns, you can do decoupage. The sky is really the limit, and most of these jars you've probably got lying around the house. So, especially these jars here where they're like for mint sauce or condiments, things like that, they work perfectly.
Or syrup.
Or maple syrup, which I love. Okay, so
Mum,
that's
maybe you should try some dead arm buffet.
dead arm buffet.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up. And which potion bottle did you like the most? Mum, which one did you like?
I love, I'm still in love with your, oh where's it gone? Your fog bottle, fog jar. I'm in love with that, I love it.
My favourite was definitely your eyeballs. And I think we could both agree that this one we also liked. We actually liked all of them.
Yes, we've made some really cute jars and bottles
We
today.
gave 5 stars to each of them. And keep your eye on the videos that we put out.
For all of our up-to-date Halloween crafts.
And, wait, it's somewhere in here. And use your thumb to click that like button. Also, give us a big hand. A hand buffet, so we can make some more of these. And with that, give it a big thumbs up. And subscribe to our Eliza's World. Bye! Ghost in the box.
Keep that like button in the skull.
Yeah, that's what you look at that. Pause. Like and subscribe for more videos with my friends.